It's definitely a good feeling, especially today and this weekend in particular, because it's Veterans Day weekend. You know, these guys took time off from their work, from their families, came from school, and they're actually down here doing something. They're down here, you know, helping Mary and I put our house together, you know, build our future together, and that's, to me, that's really special.
What I think is so significant that this being Veterans Day weekend is that, you know, although this particular home is for Sergeant Brian Fountaine, we're saying thanks to all veterans, both past, present, and future, because everything we do, it's all about all veterans. And when they see us support one veteran, they realize that we're supporting all veterans.
Brian showed up this morning with his tool belt on, ready to work, and we had him out there lifting the first wall, and it was a great sight to see him out there helping other guys, you know, lift the wall and get it up in the air, and great to see him take part in the build of his own house.
Yeah, it was a real good feeling. I wish I could do more. Unfortunately, I think I'd be more in the way than anything, because a lot of these guys are professionals, and you know, they're all working 110% this morning. So, you know, I do what I can and see what happens. But it was definitely a good feeling helping to raise that first wall.
Brian had no trouble keeping busy, nor did the 100-plus volunteers that worked throughout the day, finishing the exterior walls and installing many of the windows. And except for a quick barbecue lunch provided by the Plymouth Fire Department, everyone kept working late into the night.
Walls were standing all the way around about 1 o'clock. We had to ask the truss erecting crew to come in 2 hours early because we were so far ahead of schedule. The trusses were all completed right around 5 o'clock. We had to finish them under the lights. We have the garage was sheathed, ready for roofing, and we're cooking with gas.
Well, it was a little cold this morning, but that, you're right, didn't slow us down. We got the roof going on right now, the sheathing. We're finishing off the last of the rafters and the trusses. We've got the siding getting started at this point. Alcoa, one of our major corporate sponsors, has brought a huge truck here. They set up a training crew. We got a couple of siding crews that are going to start working the siding from both ends of the house. We've also got some guys up there doing roofing. We're kind of working all ends to the middle at this point.
Well, it's for a good cause. I mean, he sacrificed a lot for us over there, and I believe it's the right thing to do. I mean, we should all help each other out, Americans with Americans, you know what I mean? I'd do anything for a veteran, you know? Because I'm from Plymouth, and the Union and Local 723 wood framers, and I just came here and said, where can you put me? And they threw me up here with all these guys.
Regular Homes for Our Troops sponsor Symington Windows was on board for the Build Brigade, providing all the doors and windows for the house. One person who had not stopped working all weekend was Brian's dad, Paul Fountaine, who could most often be found keeping ahead of the team of roofers from the Boston Fire Department.
Oh, I got 5 guys up on the roof that won't leave me alone. They're all the guys from the firehouse up there that just saying, hey, Spudsy, do this, come over here, get me. I've never done so much running around in a long time. I love it.
For him to be able to come out here and physically give back and physically do something to help me out, I know it means the world to him, and it means the world to me.
This was part of our dream all along. When he went away the first time, he said he's coming back, we were going to build a house together. I had no idea we had this many friends to come and help build him this house. This is awesome. It's one of the best things that ever happened to any of us.
From before sunup to well after the sun set, 3 days in Plymouth, Massachusetts, as the Homes for Our Troops Build Brigade rallied again in the support of a worthy veteran. And as was said many times over the weekend, what a fitting way to pay tribute this Veterans Day 2007, not just to Brian Fountaine, but to all the men and women who have worn the uniform in service to their country. As the sun set Sunday night, Homes for Our Troops founder and president John Gonzalez reflected on the team of volunteers who had made Brian's new home a reality.
Well, it was a great mix. We had a lot of Boston firefighters, we had a lot of union carpenters, and people that just heard about it. We actually had 4 guys that are in the trades that heard about it and drove from Brooklyn, New York, and helped out. We had a woman that came from New Hampshire. She just wanted to help keep the job site clean. The neighbors were fantastic. We had food for everybody all weekend. Local businesses stepped up, so it was just a great success all the way around.